Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I said it many times. I do not like weasels. I do not like people who don't keep their word and they stab you in the back. Who would like that? Nobody. But somehow we put some weasels on a pedestal and we know they're weasels. I like strong people. I like intelligent people and so on. You got the point. And in this case, we have Serbia. Serbian people are strong people. They're not weasels. And we have here a problem. Not we, actually. I think Ukraine has a problem because they succeeded little by little to create a foe out of Serbia, not a neutral country or state or nation. And that's not good for the reasons I already stated, which is Serbia is strong. Serbs are strong. So here we go. Let's see what happened here between Ukraine and Serbia. What could happen? Guess what? Kosovo. So Russia Today reports on the 25th of April 2023. Serbia threatens retaliation against Ukraine. Belgrade was, and I'm quoting, unpleasantly surprised, end quote, by Kiev's vote on Kosovo at the Council of Europe, Serbian Foreign Minister Ivica Dačić said. Well, when Ukraine is promised by the Europeans and is given so much by the weasels from Brussels, what do you expect, Mr. Dačić? Serbia may change its stance on Ukraine's territorial integrity after Kiev abstained during a vote on accepting the breakaway region of Kosovo's request to join the Council of Europe, Serbian Foreign Minister Ivica Dačić has said. The Ministerial Committee of the Council of Europe held an extraordinary meeting on Tuesday to decide the fate of Kosovo's application. The bid was supported by 33 members out of 46, with 7 against and 5 abstaining. And I'm quoting, "I must say that Ukraine has surprised us unpleasantly," end quote, by being among the abstaining members, Dačić said shortly after the vote. And I'm quoting again, "This whole story is based on territorial integrity when it comes to the conflict in Ukraine. You know how much effort it takes for Serbia to vote for all the resolutions to condemn the violation of territorial integrity of Ukraine," he said. Well, you knew that Ukraine is under, like Europe, European Union, at least, the total domination of Zimbabwe from across Atlantic. The diplomat pointing out that, and I'm quoting, "foreign policy is based on reciprocity." It's true, but when you're, a vassal state or a slave state, what do you expect? "This will certainly affect our views in the future on territorial integrity of those countries," end quote, he said, referring to Ukraine, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Greece, Slovakia, and Armenia as some of the nations whose votes surprised him. Serbia, which has close ties with Russia, has been resisting Western pressure to sanction Moscow over the conflict in Ukraine. That means they didn't want to jump on the hysteria, thing that the Europeans were eagerly accepted to be pushed on. However, it has condemned the use of force by Moscow and insisted that the territorial integrity of the Ukrainian state should be respected. The majority ethnic Albanian region of Kosovo unilaterally declared independence from Serbia back in 2008. The US, then it was recognized, but referenda organized by the evil Russians or by the separatist, regions in Ukraine are not recognized. Why? Because they did it and the outcome was not the one we wanted. The US and many of its allies recognized the province as a sovereign state almost immediately, However, Belgrade considers Kosovo to be part of its territory, and the region is not recognized by Russia, China, and several other nations. Pristina's foreign minister, Donika Garvela Schwarz. I know Schwarz is an Albanian name. Did you know? It sounds like Deutsche. Deutsche Sprache hier. My God. Hailed the vote as a, and I'm quoting, historic step, perhaps the most important after our independence. This is the foreign minister. The Romanians have a German as a president. The Ukrainians have a Ukrainian as a president. What's going on here? Well, I guess each country has to have as a leader, but not. Anyway, the final verdict on the bid by Pristina is to be delivered by the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe. Dacic, condemned the development, warning that it may well lead to a situation where, and I'm quoting, a part of some other country is going to be offered to join the Council of Europe. A part of some other country, which is Kosovo, is going to be offered to join the Council of Europe. Well, you're gonna have a military intervention over there sooner or later. It's coming. We all know that. They all know that. And unfortunately, it's gonna be solved either by. It's gonna be solved, I think, in two manners. One, the most the primary one would be military conflict between the Russians and the Serbs together with whomever else against the Americans and their vassal states. That's one. And the other one would be when or if time passes and United States and its vassal states succeed in changing the national conscience of Serbia, which is through school, mass media, entertainment industry, telling them, selling them certain kind of different worldview that they should accept, giving some of, as they perceive it, of their rooms to someone else because that's the way you do it. But they don't do it. Only we have to do it, right? It's like tomorrow you would have, let's say, I'm just talking, okay? A part of the United States, you got over there a few, I don't know, Mexican speaking friends. They would say, well, we want this part of this country to just be independent and then go back to Mexico where it was purchased from while you had your military in our capital. How about that one? I'm pretty sure the United States will say, yeah, man, that's fine, man, that's fine. Don't take my shit, though. Take theirs, those guys over there, not mine. So, if that's the case, then I think the United States would not have any problem agreeing with that kind of referendum and all that. You know the answer, right? Or maybe it happens, and maybe the guys who organize all these things will be happy to have a fragmented country for a certain kind of global interest, But as of now, they definitely stepped on Serbia's dick, and I think Serbia is not very happy. And that's a Romanian expression, when you step on someone's dick, you get very much punched in the face a lot of times, or knocked out. So here it is. We're gonna see what Serbs will do. Probably this little thing will push them really overboard, and they will use being the if Vucic and others in charge of Serbia will say, see, these are our friends here. What should we do? And I think if they still have balls, and last time I checked, they have them, they will say, well, how about we really jump on the Russians' train and bye-bye. BRICS is, how should I put it, increasing its number of countries that knock at the BRICS doors. You got the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, again, countries want to get there, and those are alternatives of the big club, the big plantation owned by the master, which is the United States of America. So we always like competition. Somehow we are supposed to like monopoly. We always like diversity, but somehow here we like just one fits all, which is United States and everybody else. One side, no competition. Well, we're gonna have two blocks. We'll have a multipolar world. How about that? No, no, no. Only one world order. Hey, diversity. I thought that it was a strength I'm supposed to jerk off on while listening to that stupid song. No, it's a racket. It's just for us to say, oh, take it easy, don't react, don't fight it, don't oppose it, because that's your strength actually. Yeah. And then after a while you're gonna say, hey, I've been fooled. Fooled me once, shame on, fooled me twice, shame on. So here you have it, my friends. Serbia is not, say something like, anyway, Serbia is not Romania, let's put it this way, obviously. Serbia has Romania, the balls are taken and kept somewhere in the fridge. I don't know if Romania will one day be able to retrieve those and attach them back. We'll find out. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.